Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video and a new league which I've joined as a reserve. This is the Ironman League, a Hungarian championship featuring simply a race, a 100% race with a reverse grid, so no qualifying whatsoever. Now I'll explain the format in more detail. So on the left side of the screen you have what is classed as the amateur drivers. On the right you have the pros. Essentially, there's two separate championships, and each one of those championships, the grid is set in reverse championship order. Now, the big one to note on the amateur side is number 7, David Castilla. In other words, El Rey Giri, who joined me for this one as a reserve. I am actually classed as a pro, which is incredibly insane. Like, I don't class myself as a pro, but the fact that they wanted to put me in that category, I am very thankful, humbled, and I massively appreciate it. You can see some of the names in this one: Danny Beresne, Jarno Otmir, Thomas Ronha, and then league racers like Jack West, Ismail Fassi as well, Istvan Puki, Ben Zabokoni, Milan Maya, and Joni Tormala. So it's a pretty stacked grid, and we are an esteemed company, and I get to race with esports drivers for the first time in a couple of years. So let's see how we get on and have some fun. As I said, I'm a reserve, not a full-time driver, so let's get into it. Essentially, this is going to replace Creator Series, so let's see what happens. Alright, well, no practice, straight in. We're about to find out. Alright, well, it's a good start. Right, easy does it through turn 1. Oh, Jack's disconnecting a little bit. Oh, I couldn't find any traction there. So the start got underway and it was not too tense because, you know, it's really random. There's no practice because the track is selected at random right before the session, so no one can practice, so you just load on whatever setup you have and hope for it to be enough. Now, we haven't got off to the best start. The fact that we're on the lower half of the grid with the pro drivers means we're likely going to get overtaken by all of them, and you can see Beresne's gone through, now Hofland looking to make a pass, and one Jarno Otmir not too far behind, which, to be fair, I don't think I'm doing much wrong on this lap. There's just, you know, you pick a line and you stick to it, and I probably didn't get the best one multiple times throughout the lap. Jarno goes through, so now we have Istvan Puki behind, and then Milan Maya after that. So wet conditions, they're scheduled to stop very soon, but for now it's still inters. That's a pretty good start, to be fair. I've got no issue with that. I thought I chose my lines well, just got a little bit unfortunate really. I only had one mistake out of the hairpin, but for the most part, it was pretty decent. This is interesting because you've got the pro drivers towards the back, and you've got the amateurs at the front. Oh, wow, Jack's gone.
On track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down and maintain a positive delta.
Oh. I just got rear-ended. I mean, I'm just driving at the pace of the cars ahead. So, yeah, it's interesting because
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
right then, that was a quick VSC.
Green flag.
Now then, brief VSC interval, but we're back underway. Some cars into the pits there. Ron Ha getting a speeding pen. Oh my god. It's an interesting place to lose a car. So Thomas got 10 seconds for the VSC infringement. I thought it was a VSC infringement. It might have been a pit lane speeding. Not sure. Either way, we're on high with a plus 10. I need to pass these two to try and do my pace. Now you saw that Merc backwards at turn 1 or sideways at turn 1. So we gained a place. But right now, if we can pass Timbo and Savannah here, we can hopefully look to make some moves. I feel like I've got good pace, but these two are losing a lot of time, and I want to try and get on that front pack, but instead Istvan Puki goes for the lunge. Actually no, Milan Maya? I'm not even sure who it is. I think it's Esteban either way, we're trying to hold on here, holding on to the inside line as we go side by side, and we do.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres.
We do just get back in front, but Esteban again up the inside. Oh. Gravel. Oh man, this is brutal. One goes and all they all follow. If you don't get the moves done quick, you get punished. On paper, top 10 is unlikely because top 10 is esports drivers. I'm replacing one of them today, so I think 10th is possible. On paper, everyone ahead of me is a faster driver. So that's kind of where things are at. Obviously, Maya's gone through, now Bent's having a bit of a look up the inside, but these two, the Aston and the Red Bull, just losing us a lot of time, which is really frustrating. These guys just losing a lot of time, man. Literally. Timbo, I believe, runs the league, so this is the league owner, or the main person who runs it. And you can see they're still battling as now Pookie's gone through. We re-overtake Milan Maya briefly, but we get locked in and stuck behind Savannah here. And the rain has stopped, so I couldn't get through, you know, just stuck on the gravel and boxed in. But we do keep fighting and still going at it here with the Haas as we look to get in front. And this is going to roll all the way down towards Tarzan at turn number 1. We're going to brake late. We've got plenty of space to use the track and use the wider line as we go side by side.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer.
We make the move and get in front into 4 and 5. So P12 now past these two, and we are in the points, which ain't too bad. Oh man, Esteban and Pookie got away. They both ahead started battling and made a little mistake. They ran wide. Esteban went right through. That's what I was waiting for before. Now, if you look at the mini-map and look at the gaps, you can see, you know, the esports guys already opening up some pretty sizable gaps. Oh, that's my bad. I tried it. Damage? No. Oh, track's driving fast. This is crazy.
We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters.
Oh, well, it's going to be a busy pit lane. Oh, crap. No. Oh, please fix my wing. Please fix my wing. Oh, no. I tried to overtake to the pits. It's completely backfired. Oh, dear me. Oh, that's my race over, unless there's a safety car.
Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy.
Oh, well, let's stick with it. I hope the safety car's on in this league. Otherwise, we're going to be doing a long race for nothing. Right, let's get that wing fixed. So, unfortunately, a bit of a messy sequence. The incident through the right-hander, then the pit entry, losing our wing. They will be at the back with Ron Hart. Could have gone hards in fairness, but we've got plenty of softs. So, let's try and stay ahead of Romus. Right, this might get boring. Just going to be cruising for the foreseeable future. Fastest lap overall.
Fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute, 12.3.
Right, so now we are last. So Ron Hart gone. Conditions now dry. We've got through the pain of, you know, not having a wind change, so we have to box again. Get our first warning there, but generally it's not looking good, bruv. We are last, 18th, and a long way away from the cars in front. Well, the thing is, I'm racing the esports guys are not me and whatnot, but I don't think I'm too bad. Like, there's no practice. The track's selected at random, so no one can practice for it. Obviously, they might have setups, but esports hasn't happened yet. So, we're in a good position to try and hopefully get involved, you know. But my fault, I lost my wing. I got lucky once, so wasn't going to get a second reprieve. My shoulder's already packing in though, my left shoulder. Oh, I was nearly a track limit. Alright, come on, I'm driving like an idiot. What's going on? Let's try and get a pair here. Come on. Still got a bit of tyres left. Now, I actually felt like my pace was pretty decent. And again, the element of no practice means, you know, everyone gets a setup, jumps in and hopes for the best. And I felt pretty quick. I just didn't do a good job of keeping myself in the race. Lack of aggression and dirty driving. Anyway, we're going to try and get past the Alpine here and also potentially have a look at the Williams as we Head towards turn 1. We're going to go around the outside. We make it work at tires now, but we don't quite get enough grip on the exit. As you know, we've been on these tires for a little while now, and they're just starting to fade. And actually, the medium's probably a better race tire at this point. But we burn the battery out of the hairpin and just blast past on our way through into NextLVLRacing, the fast right-hander. Alright, let's go. This might be it, guys. My tyres might be finished. Oh, my left front's already good. My left front is finished. Ay, ay, ay. Mamma mia. Go through, my bro. Okay, never mind. So, at this stage, we began working with David Vincer, trying to, you know, get that pace up, trying to get those relays in place, and just take it one car at a time. So, the next one is Gab. Elray Geary pits with a 10-second time penalty, I assume, for speeding. Elray 10 seconds. Let's go. So right now, again, we're just keeping this rolling. We are catching Gab in the Mercs. That's all that matters right now. Trying to work with this David guy. And to be fair, it's going pretty well. Literally, lap after lap after lap, it's just flowing. We've dropped the Alpine, and the gap is coming down. Elray managed to come out ahead of us, even with that penalty. You can see he's now putting in times 1:11.7, but we're still just doing our thing, catching the Merc ahead. Guy behind stacked it. Come on. Ah, damn. Now that was Sony down in 18th place who had an incident, so no safety car. Oh, yellow. Another one. It's the same guy, and he's done it again. Another incident out the hairpin, but again, no VSC or safety car triggered. But we're still working. Meanwhile, the gap now to Gab under 2 seconds, so we're looking pretty decent, and we're starting to put some real pressure on the Merc in front. I've got a lot of battery here, so I'm going to really put the pressure on and put the charge on, and eventually we got within DRS, saved up all the battery, and we're now going to reel him in and go for a pass. We've got the Stake Sauber ahead, 4.5 up the road with a time pen, also Timber as well. So right now we're potentially 13th, and Elray's got a penalty as well, so possibly 12th. So we're not actually a million miles away here. You can see in the bottom right, my tyre wear icon is orange. We've done a super long stint on these tyres. Okay, now we've dropped him. And we've also dropped the cars behind out of our DRS, which is absolutely huge. Elray 10 seconds also. Yeah, I guess we could be racing Elray, in fairness. Funny, innit, now, after everything that's happened, we might be racing Elray, so still catching, so we'll stick at it for a bit longer. David's pitting to undercut. There's not going to be a safety car, so we're going to have to race this on track. I've already accepted there's not going to be a safety car. Ideally, Gab and David battle behind, and I can be left alone. I'll say, guys, I'm not going to panic into this. Literally insane. From Creator Series to Ironman League, and it's still us potentially versus Elray. Okay, that might just force me.
Okay, P15. You're in P15. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, there are 35 laps left in this race.
Oh, my shoulder's going to give up. Right, that's a good pit entry. Lovely jubbly. Oh, we're going to be well clear. Well clear. Could have gone a few more laps. I panicked a little bit into that with that mistake.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
So that mistake at the final corner triggered me to stop. I probably actually could have gone longer because we've actually got a surprisingly high margin over David and Gab, so we could have actually extended a few more laps. Could have gone a few more laps. Still, we should be able to get these to the end now, nice and easily, so we can just run a nice pace, hopefully. So we need to be around 18 seconds for an undercut. So the gap to the cars ahead, let's keep that as a reference, 18 seconds. Anyway, back on the pace, purple lap, getting back on the times and pushing flat out. My concern is fuel. That is the issue. We're burning through it quick, and I'm not saving. I'm just pushing flat out, and I'll deal with it later on. I'm still hoping low-key for a VSC or a safety car. I'm not going to save tyres, guys. We're just going to push. We've got nothing to lose. We can gain everything on the cars ahead. Look, Elray's in with that 10 seconds. I don't know if he'll serve it now or later on at the end, but if he's serving it now, that might put him near us. Back-to-back purples, and we're ahead of Elray. And he's on to hards by the looks of it, so let's see. Let's see. Oh, Timbo's in finally. Okay, there's something in this, although my fuel's going to run out. But still, I think we're quick. I think my pace has been decent all race. Just obviously I took myself out of contention with that stupid bit of damage. If I can catch someone, I can sit in their DRS and save fuel. That would help if I can catch someone. Right now, 13th is looking pretty decent. We should hopefully reel in the Sauber, so that'll be P12, and hopefully we can keep making more progress at this stage.
Safety car deployed. Stay positive.
Yes.
Slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Also, what was that radio, by the way? Right, no speeding now. No need to risk anything. Right. Let's get this sorted out. Lovely jubbly. So, lots of penalties ahead, so we could be on for a decent little result here. Now, we've been given a reprieve and a second chance with this safety car. Everybody behind me, I believe, is on soft tyres. I've opted for mediums, hoping to have the better tyres at the end. 20 laps to go, still plenty of laps, technically 21. So let's get into it and let's see. Underway then, we passed the Alpine. What?
That was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back.
That's a lapped car, bruv. Where is he? Oh my god. I don't believe it. How is a lapped car an illegal overtake? Oh, I knew that was going to happen. The minute I saw him in front of me on the restart, it was going to be shit. Well, that's all for nothing. Teammate's gone. Now, I didn't clock that a lapped car could actually affect a restart overtake, but our teammate is out.
Okay, clear.
Hello, mate. Blue flag. Come on, bruv. Do you mind? And literally the Alpine just causing all sorts of chaos for my race. I was probably in the wrong by the rule book, but it seems odd to me that a lap car can affect your overtake on a restart when naturally they have the blue flag to get out of the way. We get a bit of a pinch there. I was on the limit. I mean, I wasn't alongside, but didn't think he'd wash up that height. Either way, one lap later, we're not making the same mistake twice, and this time we are going to overtake Gab on the pit straight. He's got damage. No wonder he's slow. I just can't get DRS. And that was kind of the struggle with this phase. You know, the softs are still working well and it's hard to really catch. Drop the guy behind. And I believe Elray is being really aggressive, carving through. If you look at the mini-map, the Haas cars on there. Elray, I believe, is the lead car now and pushing on really well as we lose the Sauber from the race. Right, that's P14. Come on. Step by step. Just trying to catch next car up the road. Timbo, and we have got into his DRS now on lap 60, and he doesn't have DRS on the cars ahead, so he'll be more vulnerable, more exposed. And at this phase now, the mediums are starting to come in a bit better and the softs are starting to go. So I gave myself a lap, got a full recharge under my belt, so we can basically pass and push to get onto the next car, David Vint. And you can see now we're going to look to get through here using the DRS and the battery as Berezne disconnects. Let's try and go for a fastest lap here, which could be massive because if it doesn't reconnect, that could be another position. Meanwhile, purple in both sectors so far. I didn't get it. Just ran out of battery. If I'd had DRS maybe up to the line, that might have been the difference. So yeah, at this stage, 10 laps to go, 9 laps to go when we cross the line. We're just closing in. Berezne does rejoin the session, and he's actually ahead of us now in 11th place. So that is huge in terms of our net position. Berezne's back, but he can't control his car. Oh, there we go. Literally as I say that. Berezne would be a great car to follow. Excellent car to follow if I can get through now. Oh.
Okay, clear.
Why retire? Must have got damage. Right, I need the slingshot. I need the slingshot onto Danny B. Now, things are looking very promising here. We just have to try and push, and no easy task, but get within a second of Daniel Berezne. Let's find out. Let's see if I can try. We've got battery, so we can burn it and give it a shot. Lap 67, we are 1.0. We try to commit through the hairpin there, but... oh, damn it. I was close there. But we kept on pushing and pushing and pushing. A lap later through here, we do take an early apex through the left. Oh, that
was a costly early apex, got DRS, but lost a whole bunch of time after it.
Literally just locked the left front a bit, got some understeer, and it hurt us, but now we are really truly in DRS.
There we go, now we're in. And I'm doing this on SRC today, so just goes to show you can compete, you can drive. Proving to myself actually, you can run a good pace and be competitive with SRC. So is there a 10-second pen up the road in the leading group, or not anymore? SRC setup shop, so you can get setups for F1. Am I within 10 seconds? I think I am, right? Whoa! Oh my god. Damage for Milan. And Elroy's on dead soft, so we can get them both here. I'd like to try and stick with Danny if I can, but getting past those two Haas is going to be difficult. They seem to be battling quite hard. Oh, Danny's going to give them all DRS.
And this is it. It's going to come down to the last lap. Beresne trying to make a break up front. So right now we could finish in P9 if we overtake the Haas cars. And Elroy is the first one on the list. His tyres are going rapidly, hitting the cliff. So we breeze by it as he also has no battery. And now we go after his teammate Milan Meyer, who is on mediums to be fair, but seemingly struggling. And I have the upper hand on pace right now. And Beresne right there. I'm just hoping that, you know, he can drop Milan out of DRS, which critically through this zone he does not achieve, and Milan holds on to the DRS. So it's going to come down to potentially a run to the line if we can get the last corner right. We've still got an okay bit of charge, but we are going to use a bit here to try and stay close. This corner now absolutely critical as we straighten the car up using DRS. Here we go. Come on. Yes, come on.
Let's fucking go. Quality, mate. Patience.
And with Bertalan Savagna's penalty, we finish in 8th place, just behind Beresne on the road. And I will take that. That is a brilliant result. Jan Watmir wins by 7,000th over Ismail Fassi for the race win. And even on the PB laps, you know, I think we had good pace. I really thought, you know, I drove like an idiot in the first part, couldn't keep my nose clean. But once we sorted it out, genuinely good pace, kept cool, you know, didn't panic on the restart, even though we dropped to last place. We trusted the strategy and the tyres, and in the end it was the right call, and we had a great recovery drive and actually gained on the day from 13th to 8th. So I'll take that, and that's a very good result. Elroy also in the points there with also the fast lap of the race, so he does gain an extra point. But it's a successful debut for us in the Ironman League, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I want to see your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Either way, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon. Am I racing the next one? I don't think so. It might be PSGL. Who knows? We're going to be alternating between various leagues. But guys, cheers for watching. As always, a big shout out to the members of the channel for supporting the content and the videos. And yeah, also, of course, check out the 2 videos on screen, along with the links down below, guys, to channel partners, sponsors, and affiliates, including SRC, who set up Iran in that race for that performance. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.